Or is that old Gil? That's Gil!
Ah, good old Gil.
Oh, the wolves are at old Gil's door.
The wolf is at old Gil's door.
Oh, you said it! Alright, we got Duff Truck, Surveillance Van. Okay, we can show the stats. Damn, that's some toughness on there.
I think tougher vehicles are the better ones to go for when you need to ram something and blow it the hell up.
I'm gonna buy the Surveillance Van for now.
Yeah, it's got a pretty nice balanced stat set.
Oh, there's Cletus. Bonus mission.
Yeah, let's go for it.
We'll get back to the plot shortly, don't you worry.
We gotta do all the bonus stuff, it just makes sense.
Hey, I know you. You're in my dumb guy support group.
Dumb guy support group, what the fuck?
No can do, Mr. Fancy Blue Pants. I begotten to finish up my daily chores, or else Brandine ain't making her muskrat pie tonight.
Ugh, muskrat pie. Ugh.
That doesn't sound very appetizing.
Not particularly.
Season's harvest, and I'll take you anywheres you be needing to go.
The texture on the moo amuses me for some reason.
It's like something out of The Sims 1, specifically.
Okay, so in this mission we're going to collect like cardboard tubes. At least as part of it, I think.
I believe so. Hold on, let me just pull up the bonus mission and see if I can tell you for sure.
Okay, I think the time is pretty tight on this one, so time to book it, I believe.
Apparently, tip says to avoid accidents at all costs, and time is precious, so yeah, this one's meant to be one of the more challenging ones.
Well, you know, it's optional, so don't really blame the game for that.
Yeah, it seems like they made the optional stuff a little bit more challenging, just to give you a little bit more bang for your buck, I guess.
Right, avoiding catastrophes wherever possible, and I use the term catastrophe loosely. Or liberally, I suppose.
I suppose in Homer's case it'll be a fatastrophe.
That's fattest.
Everything is somethingist, so I just stopped caring.
Alright, now we drive to the tobacco field.
Tobacco!
Oh, Jesus. That was an odd episode.
It was a very, very peculiar episode. It was enjoyable, but it was just so odd.
Yeah. Oh, that was a crash.
I think you're allowed to maybe have one or two.
And I think we can drive through, the trailer park to get to the tobacco field quickly. You've got to learn to utilize all the shortcuts you can in this game, especially in the later levels, because, oh boy, some of the races are tight. I don't mean cool, although they are pretty fun. I mean the time limit they give you is really tight.
And the chases as well. Having the shortcuts are handy just to get the fuzz off your back as quickly as possible so you can get back to what you should be doing.
Oh jeez. Doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm not entirely sure if running it on foot would be faster, but I guess the car would be way faster. It's my assumption.
Cool. I've got it.
Wow, I need it.
Oh, and I've got to make it back as well. Fuck.
You got 30 seconds, you'll be alright.
Will I?
Besides, I think Cletus is close. Out of the way, dirtbag!
Vengeance will be mine. Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
Oh god, it's going down to the wire, Volk.
You can do it, I believe.
I've told you this often, but your belief is often misplaced.
Well, where else am I meant to put it?
I can't see. Where is he?
Hey, there you go. See?
So pretty tight, not the hardest bonus mission in the world.
I wouldn't have thought so. I don't remember much about the other bonus missions, but I do remember this one being pretty challenging. You're always going to cut it pretty close.
So talented and good looking.
Might as well take that back to the house and do another plot mission.
Hell yeah. It's great it gives it to you for free as well.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I like that kind of reward when it comes to bonus missions and such, you know?
Nothing's better than a prize with no purchase necessary.
Chest pain! Having chest pain!
And on that note, I kind of want unlockable carts to come back in Mario Kart, not just like cart pieces. I don't know.
It would be nice to have like some unique carts that were pretty much pre-built and designed as they are.
Yeah. I didn't need the Duff Truck, but I wanted the Duff Truck, and that's the difference.
Sometimes just giving into your desires just is the way to go. So what else we got? There's the pickup truck.
It's not bad, I suppose. It's not bad.
I think the surveillance truck might be a little bit better, but... I mean, you get Cletus as well, driving you around, so, you know.
Nice. Oh, it handles okay.
Yeah, the handling seems pretty decent. You're not floating around all over the place like you were in the damn sedan.
I'm noticing there's no wanted level right now. I think that comes in later. Yes, look on the radar. There's like a police siren thing above.
Yeah, the more people you run over and the more collateral damage you cause builds up that meter. And as soon as it gets full, that's when the cops are on your tail. And then you have to lose them before you can continue with what you were doing.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty forgiving though. You can get away with quite a lot before they actually start doing something about it. But I suppose that might be a deliberate jab at the Springfield police force. If it was Spring Shield, this wouldn't have happened.
Today's your workplace evaluation with Mr. Smithers.
Oh no, we gotta get to the power plant, I believe.
Yeah, well, we had to go to work at some point.
Lenny!
First thing in the morning, I'm gonna punch Lenny in the back of the head.
Ow!
That's one of my favourite random gags ever.
That's like what The Simpsons does best, just like those random bits that don't necessarily fall into the story, but they just happen spontaneously, or maybe it's like that bit at the beginning of each episode, like where Homer's just reading the paper and he's just like, "Oh my god! What is it, Homer? Trampoline! Trampoline!"
He said what now?
Homer, don't bring back any more stuff!
I know this mission involves knocking someone off the road, so I figured I'd go for a bit of a toughie when it came to vehicles.
Yes, I believe you have to beat up Smithers.
Oh man.
Not literally, just his car.
Well, there's a word for that, you know. That's a hate crime.
Sad day for generic characters everywhere.
It is. Just saying.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'll talk to Lenny in a second. I'm procuring currency right now. Oh Jesus, look at my hit and run meter.
Oh god. I think that woman got stuck underneath a car and it was just generating it like nothing else on Earth.
Where's Lenny at? There he is. His hair looks extra bright for some reason. Oh well.
Yeah, I do remember it being slightly darker than that.
Tell me where to find Mr. Smithers.
Yeah, I think I saw him at the Quickie Mart. More breakfast churros for Lenny.
I'm gonna need a car with a little...
I do like the Lenny and Carl dynamic though, just in general.
Yeah, for sure.
They're made for each other.
Plow King.
Oh yeah, we do have to purchase the Plow King. Okay, well, I bought that for no reason. But it's cool, I suppose.
Oh god, I just got reminded of when Homer becomes a vicar and starts marrying people and he goes, what about Lenny and Carl? He's just like, Homer, you gotta let that happen naturally. They have to work it out for themselves.
There we go. This is why it pays to collect coinage, ladies and germs.
Yep, because he needs the Plow King.
Remember Black Smithers from like the early season?
Yeah, he had like, he was black with blue hair and wore like a typical lab coat, didn't he?
Yeah.
I only remember it because I used to play the Simpsons arcade game a lot. I think if I didn't play that as much, I probably would have forgotten about it.
Oh jeez. It's cool, I can knock everything off the road.
Mr. Plow don't stop for no one.
Nice and slow, nice and slow. You've got time, Tom, you've got time. Get out of my way, get out of my way!
Wait, jerk-ass. Just a few more.
Going to the Quickie Mart, salting the earth as you go.
Yeah. Did you have to assault the earth so nothing grows? Yeah. Where is he? There he is. Come here, you mother... There you go.
I am Evil Homer. I
Important thing to note for these kind of things is that just simply scraping them isn't enough. You actually have to have a significant amount of speed and force to actually cause any noticeable damage. Although one thing you can do is drive them off the road and into buildings, and that's usually where a lot of the damage comes in. For some reason, crashing into other cars doesn't do as much damage as just forcing him into a fence, even if it's not particularly quick.
Uh-huh. I've done a fair amount so far.
Yep, you're doing good.
Mistakes were made.
I mean, you get plenty of time in this one to cause enough damage, so it's not too concerning.
I am
Oh.
excelente.
He just crashed into a wall there.
Yeah, not great at the best of times in these sorts of things. I remember when I was playing through this game way back, and it was the one where you have to chase after the surveillance truck, and the surveillance truck actually got stuck around where the tobacco field is.
Nice.
And it took like a good 3 minutes or so for him to actually get back on the correct path. I remember that because that was like maybe the one frustrating thing I had in that game. But the rest of it was all good.
Man, if I was Smithers, I'd be terrified right now.
If I was Smithers, I'd just get the fuck out and run, in all honesty.
There we go.
Convertible.
Oh, that's it. Rip Smithers.
That's what you get for expecting me to do the job for which I am paid.
And now we drive to the power plant. Ha, I'm a good employee.
All you have to do is kill your assistant boss and go to work to make sure that you're not late.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Mr. Burns doesn't check that shit himself.
I don't really care about running people over. It's all good in the hood.
Just to get on the concept of more Simpsons favourites, what was your favourite couch gag?
Ooh, that's a toughie, because there's a lot of them. I guess the dance sequence is a big one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's a classic one as well. That showed up in quite a few episodes, if I recall correctly.
Hey!
Actually, one of my favourite ones is actually from one of the more recent episodes, and it's the one which has Lazy Rider. And it's all like, I guess 1970s, 1960s, like, crime detective drama sort of thing, and it's all, like, drawn realistically like comic book characters and such. It's really damn cool. If you get the chance, look it up.
How can I sleep with that camera?
Oh no, surveillance cameras!
Girls could be watching me on the internet.
Gotta do something about that, otherwise Homer won't be able to slack off.
Oh, jeez.
Destroy you at your
Look at the ants over there. They're from the space episode and all, I believe.
Oh yes, I remember.
Weird.
While he's eating the Doritos in space, and it's just like, crunch.
Careful, they're ruffled.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I want to kick over the toxic waste. This game doesn't let you have any fun.
Well, it doesn't let you kick around Millhouse. They have to draw the line somewhere.
I guess.
So here we go. This is the real reason you come to the plant, to do a little bit of platforming practice.
The platforming's okay in the game. As you noticed with collecting some of the cards earlier, it does get a bit finicky from time to time, but nothing like game-breaking.
I think the best way to describe it would be not brilliant, but serviceable.
Yeah. Who developed this game again?
The game itself was developed by Radical... Is it Entertainment or Studios? Radical Entertainment.
Yeah, the people behind such games as Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash Mind Over Mutant, and so on.
Yes, they've also did a few lesser-known games. They did Mario's Time Machine as well.
Ooh.
That's an interesting one.
I want the Game Grumps to finish their fucking LP of that. I was enjoying it.
It wasn't too bad. They also did Mario is Missing, so they did both those games by the looks of it. Let's see, what else have they done? Something called Power Pigs of the Dark Age. Never heard of that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know either. Independence Day, they did that as well. Oh god. I
Yeah.
remember the AVGN episode of that. Simpsons Road Rage, Tetris World, Monsters Inc., Hulk, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, Scarface, and Prototype.
Really? Prototype?
Yeah, they did Prototype.
Mindless drones, return to your ugly families.
Oh yeah, of course, thinking about it now, of course they did. It's like one of the more recent things they did, and it was received very well.
Not bad, not bad.
You know, there's something to be said about shapeshifting into an old woman, going off the tallest building, and then suplexing someone off of it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, what have I done? That's fine.
I'm sure it'll be okay. He'll sleep it off, it'll be fine.
He'll sleep it off. What the fuck? Let's see if we can get a race in. No.
Races sound good. I believe each episode has 3 races.
Neat.
It's usually like 3 or 4 races, 1 bonus mission, about 7 or 8 collectibles, generally speaking.
We're not really going for 100% here, but I do want to get all the cards, like I mentioned, and I'll try and slip in the bonus missions and some races here and there just to break stuff up.
Sounds good to me.
Tobacco!
Bart did it.
I just love the fact it's just like, this amount of money is unacceptable. What we want instead is 163 billion! And he just gets thrown out the car.
Okay, where are the races at, mate? I think there's one in front of the school, but don't quote me on that.
Let me see here. Race missions. 1. There's one at the trailer park.
Oh, right here. Good timing, me.
Kick him!
No, the Millhouse kicking will come later. What's going on with that car in the background?
I think he's just trying to eavesdrop on the conversation. Either that or he's hopelessly lost.
Okay, it's just a time trial. These are easy enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you just had to race Millhouse, that would be a bit too easy.
Yeah, this is doable. Yeah.
It's not like with Sly Cooper where he forgot which button was the accelerator.
Okay, thank you, Roll. Yeah, that was our first live playthrough, wasn't it?
Yes, it actually was.
Jeez. Oh wait, no, was that Splatoon? I think Splatoon may have come before.
Well, Splatoon was the first one, but that was me and Flame. Sly was our first, like, duo commentary.
The good old days.
Yes. Well, it's not that old, to be fair.
It was only last year at the time of recording, yeah.
I remember that day as though it were last year.
It was last year. Okay, I think this is doable.
At least they're very forgiving with the checkpoints. You'd have to be literally humping the circle in order to actually get it.
Man, I've played games like that. That's not cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of games I'm thinking of specifically that are like that. Oh, which one is it I'm thinking of?
Oh yeah, the final lap.
No, F-Zero didn't have checkpoints, I believe. I think it might actually be DC Universe I'm thinking of. You know, like all of those, athletic missions where you have to, like, jump around and shit and collect all the things.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be the one I'm thinking of. I'm sure there's, like, others as well.
The evil twins.
Paddy and Selma. They have their moments, certainly.
We're number one! We're number one!
Do I get anything for that? Or do I have to get all of them completed to win?
I think you have to do them all.
Oh, that sucks. Oh well, we've shown you what one looks like now, I suppose.
But if you want the other two, there's one at the gas station in the rich part of town, and there's one in front of a church.
I think some of them give you money. I'm not sure about that.
The gambling ones definitely do.
Well, close at the title, mate.
Ah, yes, here we go. Apparently, if you complete all the races, your reward, in this case, is the Electroris.
Ah, okay. So a car, essentially.
I think it's a car? Pretty sure it's a car.
Yeah, it's a car. It showed up in the phone booth menu.
Wait, isn't that the one that Homer designed himself? The one with, like, the dome and all that shit?
No, that's in a later level, mate.
Ah, right.
That's the one that bankrupted his brother. Sit on the sofa. This requirement I can do.
If there was a sofa in my room, I would be doing that right now, in fact.
Leaving the famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over
good old Kent Brockman.
surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall.
I'm trying to remember if there are any really fun Kent Brockman moments.
I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords.
Oh yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. But as far as that's concerned, I always think of Arnie Pie.
Yeah.
Arnie Pie was like the best thing.
I can't see through metal, Kent.
He's great. I'm gonna take you with one of my shoes!
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so
I'm not sure if it has something to do with the actual 3D graphics in this game, but it just looks like Marge is wearing a giant blueberry hat.
Yeah, it's the texture of the hair that a lot of people get wrong. She was like that in the Simpsons chess game as well. I don't mean a video game, I mean an actual chess set.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that around and thinking, well, that looks a bit weird.
I had it. It was neat. Oh, yeah, get in the car. Get in the car. Please don't tell me I'm going to fail this already.
Don't worry, if this AI is anything like I experienced when I played through this game, you should be fine. It will crash into something. Alright, let's see if what happened to me happens to you as well.
Do I just have to follow him in this one?
Yes, just follow him. You don't have to attack him or anything like that, just stay close. That's all you need to do.
Man, the cars are out for blood in this mission. I'm not following you. Pay no attention to the bright pink car tailing you.
Yeah, it does seem a bit odd, although I suppose at that point, what are you really supposed to do? You can't just stay there, because, you know, they'll just look through the window and everything, or... I guess they're just saying, oh, we'll probably lose him at some point, and then we can go back to where we were. I mean, that's the only real thing you can do, really.
School bus, why are you taking a shortcut? This doesn't make any sense. Whatever, don't matter.
He didn't get stuck, and he took the shortcut as well. Okay, the AI's being a bit resourceful in your case. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. Just crashes straight into the back of the school bus.
It's fine.
Yep, definitely thinking I may have spoken too soon about the surveillance van.
Ah, you know, no AI's perfect, mate.
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
God, get ready to hear the same voice clips over and over, by the way.
Yeah, they do have a little bit of variety, but they do make a habit of saying things a lot in this game. Like, almost everything seems to trigger some kind of prompt.
Yeah, for sure. Not really a bad thing, it's just something you come to notice.
Yeah, well, I play a lot of Tales games, so I'm used to just random gibberish being spouted all over the damn place.
Oh, Mr. Burns is behind all this. Evil spying is so like him, that wrinkled old monkey skeleton.
Oh, that was an easy mission.
Yeah, it's pretty casual.
Drive to the grocery store. Okay. I'm gonna press this first, though.
Oh, wait.
I am busy improving our town.
Oh, that's Quimby's place.
Mr. Burns' place is way more secluded. I don't know what I was thinking.
I want another car.
Wow, I need a disco nap. I love to sit.
Not the most speedy of cars, or the most well-handling, but if it gets me to my destination, that's good enough.
One of the funny things is, if you actually try to get into Chief Wiggum's car, you'll actually make a reference to Grand Theft Auto.
Ah, nice.
I think that's like the only thing like that, though. All the rest are just, you basically just take whatever car you want.
It's a bit on the nose as is, hit and run. I guess they didn't want to incur the wrath of a Rockstar.
Nah, probably not. Especially since they were pretty much having their success period with like Free, Vice City, and San Andreas around that time.
The video game has hit the streets, and we need to get rid of it before it warps any children with its bloops and bleeps.
We must stop the violent video games.
Oh, but I don't want to.
I guess.
Another thing you'll notice later on is that some of these missions do actually either reference each other or tie in some way. Like, later on, there's a mission for Bart where they say, sorry, some crazy lady just destroyed all the last copies of this video game that you want.
Ah, nice.
So they kind of link some of the missions together as you go between episodes.
Yeah, this one's pretty simple. You just have to rub into the back, collect what drops out, bada bing, bada boom.
You don't even have to hit it particularly hard either, just a gentle nudge usually does the trick.
Well, I would say a sharp nudge, maybe not a gentle one.
That's definitely not gentle. Although I feel like maybe they could have done a neat trick here and maybe even said that the harder you actually hit the damn thing, like, the more crits actually drop out.
Yeah.
That would have been a neat little trick, but, you know, it's not too bad.
The trick here is to hit it and then break immediately so you can collect the thing.
Although usually they do a good job of dropping right in front of you as is, so, you know, don't panic too much if you either miss a point or you break a little bit too late. Usually you'll still get it since it's literally plonked in front of you.
I almost spilled my sundae.
That really it? Wow.
We got the stash! Quick! Run!
Put it where no one will ever hope to find it.
Lisa's room.
There you go.
Watch out! I'll clean that up later.
The joke is that no one likes Lisa.
Well, they did put an electrical generator in her room at one point.
Oh my
Did they?
kids.
Yeah, there was that episode where, oh, I can't remember exactly what happens, but, like, Homer ends up owing a lot of money and he agrees to, like, get in on some, like, phone or surveillance company and, like, they have to have this massive generator, but they stash it away in Lisa's room and then Lisa has to sleep in Bart's room.
Man, I don't remember that at all.
I can't remember exactly what the actual premise of that episode was, but I do remember at least that much of it.
Watch it, bud.
This is a really chill video game to play, I gotta say. Like, I'm not feeling any stress whatsoever.
It's really not that stressful a game. I mean, some of the bonus missions might cause a bit of a sweat, but apart from that,
Nothing less.
the actual story and such is pretty nice and laid back. It's just very much a game just designed to have fun with it, you know. find the references, reminisce about all the Simpsons episodes that you remember watching oh so fondly.
Kind of want to do another racing thing.
Alright, let's ask Ralphie Boy what he's got for us.
Oh, too close. The whys were conflicting.
Hello, little son of the police chief, little angel.
Those nice man ladies made me a
I
race
bent my
judge.
Wookiee.
Oh, poor Wookiee. Don't destroy your vehicle. Okay. Okay, now this is a race. Oh, Bart's in his downhill thing.
Oh yes, that was a very old episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really old.
Like, I'm thinking it may even be older than, you know, the one where Homer goes over Springfield Gorge on the skateboard.
Oh man, yeah, that one's a classic.
That's like about as classic can get.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's usually the one episode that people remember from around that time.
I'm not really interested in, like, bashing the newer seasons, honestly, this time around, so if it seems like we're not bringing it up much, that's probably why. I didn't want this to turn into a friggin', like, nostalgia fest.
Yeah, that, and I don't really have much experience with the new stuff just because I'm not really much for watching TV nowadays.
Well, let me correct myself. It is a nostalgia fest. I didn't want it to be a modern bashing fest, you know?
Exactly. It has its place, we just may not necessarily agree with it, so, you know, there's no need to just keep bringing it up or digging into it. Because that's just a little bit unfair. Because, you know, it has its moments, that's for damn sure. There are some great episodes dotted in there, it's just that I guess it's not as much of a far cry from the days of almost, like, half the episodes in a season being almost instant classics or having particular memorable moments attached to them that you can't just squeeze out of your head. That's pretty much all it is.
Think I've won this? Don't quote me on that. Yep.
Did I speak too soon? Oh, no, wait, there you go. You can speak soon.
Nice.
Hey!
Ate my cat.
Nice. I kind of want to get all the cars in each level as well. There's 6 cars and there's 7 trading things, and yeah. Oh, hello.
Well, there you go. Your next stop then is the gas station. If you want to do the third race and get the unlock for that.
I'm not sure whether we automatically go to the next stage or not. We'll see.
Homer, you look like you're having one of your trademark adventures.
Homer's trademark adventures. They should make a game about that.
Hell yeah. Well, they made several in the end.
Ah, yes, many. There are many Simpsons games that you may not have even heard of. Really, the Fat and the Furious?
That seems like a bit too easy a joke to make, in all honesty.
I'm done scratching myself. Your history.
Where the fuck is my car?
We'll just take this one.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
Let me just see how many Simpsons games there actually were. List of Simpsons game. Because obviously there's a pretty big number of old ones, because, you know, Simpsons was pretty much the hot shit back then. Let me see here.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this one. Smithers just, like, started 2 out of the gate.
Yeah, you may have a bit of a rough time with this one. Alright, well, let's see here. I've got a list here. So the first game was in February 1991, and that is Bart vs. the Space Mutants.
Ah, I think I played that.
I remember playing it around a friend's house, but I don't remember playing all of it. Of course, I believe there is an AVGN episode of that one as well. You got the Simpsons arcade game, which was released just a month later. That one I've definitely played.
That's not the fastest car, but it'll have to do.
Let's go for it, with all the speed of the wind.
I'll try, mate, but I don't think the wind is on my side today. Get out of the way!
A lot of these early Simpsons games just seem to involve Bart in some way. You got Bart's House of Weirdness, Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly, Bart vs. the World, Bart vs. the Juggernaut, Bartman meets Radioactive Man, Bart's Nightmare, the Itchy and Scratchy game. Ah, there you go. And then there's Krusty's Super Funhouse. Oh, that's like probably the first Simpsons game I actually played, because of course, Simpsons arcade game came out sooner, but I didn't really start frequently arcades until probably when I was 7 or 8.
Uh-huh.
And I had my Mega Drive when I was 6, and that was one of the games I got with it.
Gotcha.
It's a very fun little puzzle game. It's a bit weird and can be challenging and equal parts frustrating at times, but it's a neat little thing. Then you got Virtual Bart, Itchy and Scratchy and Miniature Golf Madness, Bart and the Beanstalk, the Simpsons Cartoon Studio. Ooh, I remember that as well. Oh, hey, you managed to catch up with him as well. Sweet.
Don't speak too soon.
You got this, man. Don't worry about it.
Do I?
Maybe? I don't know. After that crash, it might be a bit dicey.
Oh, jeez. Ugh. I'll get you, Smithers. I'll get you.
Cut him off. Hey, there you go.
And I dropped my kebab.
I'm not like, oh my god.
Hey, there you go.
Let's see you do.
I can't believe I won that one. I started so badly.
Burns, I know you're guilty. Accused. Sir?
Fine, I admit it. I had Amelia Earhart's plane shot down. That hussy was getting too big for her jumpers.
Mr. Burns is quite a funny character as well.
Oh, for sure.
He definitely has his moments, like, where he just comes into work and is like, "Good morning, sir. Would you like a coffee?" "No, the start of a new day is enough for me." And he just gradually gets more and more comatose. He's just like, "Smithers, coffee." And he's just like, "Hey, there we go."
And if this oaf is an employee
I think my favourite Mr. Burns gag is the crippled Irishman.
Oh god.
What was I thinking about again? Oh yes, that crippled Irishman. He just keeps laughing and whatnot.
Oh god.
Yes, I will save. Whoa, 50,000 free blocks, Jesus.
That's a lot of blocks.
That is a lot of blocks.
Just makes you wonder what you're going to do with them all.
So yeah, I guess we can come back and get the last car. It's all good.